Now, much better. For those that are on YouTube, go to YouTube and look up the, you can see, but anyway, you can put in my call on the YouTube block, the search block, K4PEW, and you'll bring up what's called a premiere, and it'll fire right up to what you see this, the radio, not my radio, you'll be able to see the display on my meter from the radio. And you'll be able to hear stations you might not normally hear with your own system if you're too far away, or you got a J-pole in the attic, or a quarter wave in the attic, or you're operating mobile. So you can see, of course, mobile, it's going to be tough to get. Well, you could get on the web again. So anyway, where was I? Oh, yes, you can also go to, besides YouTube, you can go to groups, or go to 146.415.net, 146.415.net, where there's information on Simplex and what we do. There's also go to groups.io, that's groups, in the Oscar, and put in MJSS for Mount Juliet Simplex Society. For you can sign up for the email, get on the email list, which we 99% of it is ham radio related. Every once in a while there's something in there about something else, rarely. So about sale of equipment, buying equipment, upcoming auctions, ham fests, ham radio stuff. You can also ask technical questions, etc. Lots of good support. There's about 200 people on the list. Also, you can all email me at k4pew@arrl.net. We normally meet at 8 p.m. every Wednesday and Saturday night. And of course, tonight we're operating on 146.415 on FM Simplex, and we're going to move over to a 2-meter upper sideband on 144.240. And then we'll be moving over to 50.135 on 6 meters upper sideband, and then on 223.415. And then we're going to the zoo, and we're going to Disneyland. Let's see, where was I? Oh, the purpose of that is to have fun. If we figure out what we can do, can't do, why our systems don't work, why they do work. It's just really a big test, and it's also a good, when people check in, they give other people a good idea of how well their systems work. If there's any announcements, I just gave the announcements. We're in net number 896. We will be starting from the north, but we'll be taking short time, people short on time or mobile first. But are there any other announcements besides next Saturday? Oh yeah, also almost didn't have time to tell you about the Sunday night, which is tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m., 10-meter net on 28.415, 28 decimal 415, upper sideband. That's the mid-10 phone net, and it's done by Mike KM4YRF. Be there, or, well, I just want you to be there. It's a lot of fun. And also, it's sometimes a good night. We end up with a whole bunch of people from all over the country checking in. The conditions are just right. And Michael really likes that. Any other announcements? Oh yeah, breakfast is next Saturday too. It's next. Obviously, if you were there this morning, you ate by yourself, or you ate with a bunch of other people, but they weren't hams usually. But next Saturday is the breakfast at Golden Corral. It's at 8 a.m. because that's what time they unlock the doors. 8 a.m. You don't have to show up at 8 though. You can show up late if you want to. No rules. And look forward to seeing you there. Are there any other announcements? All righty. We'll start taking check-ins from the. I'll make sure I'm on there. Yeah, I'm doing fine. Taking check-ins from people who are short on time or mobile. Please come in.
Whiskey Victor 9 Yankee, I'm short on time.
Oh, let's try that one more time. I need my headphones on. So what was that again?
Whiskey Victor 9 Yankee, and I'm short on time. Pizza on the way. Victor Alpha.
Hold on, Victor Alpha. I heard Whiskey Victor 9 Yankee, and I forgot your first name. One more time.
It's Jim, Juliet, India, Mike.
Ah, very good. Gotcha. Good, solid copy. Where are you located?
I'm in Hermitage.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, you sound good.
Yeah, I'm short because there's a pizza coming, and when the doorbell rings, I'm gone.
Oh, if I hear the doorbell, I'm over there. Yeah, everything's good with pizza.
Absolutely.
All right, very good. Good to have you in there, Jim. That's Jim in Hermitage. It's Whiskey Victor 9 Yankee. Good signal, and waiting for a pizza, but I'm not going to tell you where he lives, but you can look him up. It's Whiskey Victor 9 Yankee. You can look him up on QRZ and figure out where the pizza is. Who else? Oh, Victor Alpha. Is that, no, I forget what the prefix of that call is.
Kilo 4 Victor Alpha.
Ah, very good. How you doing? How you doing tonight? A little buzz in the signal. I get some weird conditions tonight.
Yeah. Sorry to be simple in the state now. You're doing good.
Oh yeah, I know. I wish people wouldn't apologize because they never double on purpose anyway.
Yeah, I know. It happens.
Oh yeah, very good. Everything going all right with you?
Oh yeah. Working on Saturday.
Well, very good. Yeah, I actually worked today. I say worked. I worked out in the yard and I worked pretty hard. I was chopping down these really old shrubs that died in the freeze over this past winter, and it was a lot of work.
Breakfast at the fun, and came back home here for the
Well, very good. Anything else for the net? Very good. That's Mike. He's in Hendersonville. That's Kilo 4 Victor Alpha. Who else is? Yeah, that. Well, let me ask you. Did you get that call on purpose for a special reason, Mike? Did you get that that vanity call for a particular reason?
I seen it was available, and I got it. My original call had a Delta, Kilo Delta, and I've kind of been watching this call for a while, and I've seen it back in 2017, it was available somewhere thereabouts, and applied for it.
Oh, I just know. It's just, I see that abbreviation would be Vietnam Veterans of America.
Yes. I normally went for very, very aggravated.
Yeah, I got you. Well, very good. I was just curious because I know that I see you're. Looks like you were in. I don't know which was it. Were you in the Marines or the Navy?
Neither. Personally, myself, I was military brat. Put it that way, but that was in the service.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I saw those pictures on QRZ page. I just wondered.
Yeah, that was my dad. My cousin, you seen the picture, the sailor in the middle. That's my cousin. He died.
Oh, wow. Yeah. No, it's. I appreciate all the veterans. Having been one, I appreciate them all.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it was definitely a shock. Definitely a shock in the first place.
Oh yeah. No, it's. No matter where you're located in the military, you're at risk of something. You know, it's a dangerous business being around ammunition, arms, terrorists, and being overseas. It's all risky. Anyway, anything else, Mike?
No. Like ABC.
Very good. That was Michael Kilo 4 Victor Alpha, and he's in Hendersonville. Who else is short on time or remote? All right, then we'll be starting from the north. Please come down.
WB0NOO.
Nice, clear. I feel like I'm listening to the cable TV. It sounds so good, Mark.
Well, that's always good. Except there's nothing on cable.
Well, my wife had to go. She had to go. She went up to a friend's. There was an event up in Long Island in her hometown. She's gone now since Wednesday. She left Wednesday morning. She'll be back Tuesday night. And she asked me, second night, she called me. She goes, "What'd you watch on TV?" Nothing. "Oh, what'd you watch yesterday?" Nothing. I haven't had the TV on. And which is like, that's like anti-religious or something.
Yep. Well, I understand. But we did a little work in the yard today, too. So we feel your pain, kind of. But other than that, I don't have a thing for the net. So carry on. Have a good evening. I'll listen.
Very good. That's Mark with an excellent signal. Of course, he's only 5 or 6 miles north of me. That's Whiskey Bravo 0, November, Oscar. Who else is north? Boy, slim pickings today. North, please come down. All right, west.
KM4YRF.
If you don't mind, bring up some fake calls on QRZ and we'll check in some more people, Mike.
All right, I believe I can do that.
Oh, I'm sure you can. You got to use a different voice, though.
Okay, cool. I can handle that.
Okay, we're not taking XYLs right now.
And WY4G.
Ah, very good. Hold on there. WY4G. Let me get back to you there in a moment there, Jeff. I also heard Earl in there, I believe. So anything else? How many did you have on C4FM tonight, Mike?
So we had 7.
You know what's funny is since everybody was on, I didn't think about it until afterwards, but since everybody's on that automatic mode select, I could check in on FM on the Fusion net.
Oh, well.
You know, I could have just jumped in there, you know, when there was nobody online.
Well, sure. And I got you down as an early check-in, so you're included in the 7.
All right, very good. Anything else for the net, Michael?
Nope, that's all.
Very good. I think I heard, oh yeah, Jeff, Whiskey Yankee 4 Go. How you doing, Jeff?
I'm doing okay. Good evening, you and everyone else that can hear me. WY4G. Just kind of remembered to be here pretty much and fall asleep. So here I am.
Oh yeah, falling asleep can be a problem. You know what? I solved my falling asleep problem most. I don't think you're in this boat, so I'm not talking to you about it. I know that I weighed, well, I lost about 50 pounds in the last couple of years. But one of my problems was I'd eat a big dinner, and about an hour after dinner, I'd be falling asleep on the sofa. I couldn't stop it. So I realized I can't eat big meals at night.
Yeah, I have that problem. Plus, get that chihuahua in my lap. That little warm body is kind of like a sedative. And I know I'm not the only person that affects them that way. But you know, you get these little warm dogs in your lap. They just are a little warm animal. It's just it's like a sedative almost.
Oh, I'm with you. I've been down that road a number of times myself. I've fallen asleep on the sofa, you know, with those. It's got the kind with that raises the, you know, the feet, and I'll wake up an hour later and I'll have 2 dogs and a cat laying on me.
Yeah, with that chihuahua I have, you know, she's pretty much, that's her territory, you know. But you know, she'll get up there, you know, and go to sleep. And next thing I know, you know, I'm waking up about an hour or so later, you know, like, just kind of, wow, I didn't realize I, you know, dozed off.
Yeah, it's all good. Well, dogs are great. She's not like my dog is. She can be noisy. That Chihuahua we have. Ooh.
Yeah, mine can too, especially when that Shih Tzu starts yapping. She joins in when both of them start going. It's kind of loud.
Now you're making me laugh because, man, that Chihuahua can be annoying. She's a nice dog though. She's a great dog, lovable. But when she gets to yapping, especially when dinner's being served and she hasn't been fed yet, she gets all upset. But anyway, anything else other than that, Jeff?
Pretty much covers it. Just I'm gonna just kick back and probably just drift off. So you guys have fun. I'll try to remember to be here tomorrow night for the on the 28-415 frequency. So hopefully I'll see you then. WY4G. Yeah,
very good. That was Jeff. He's in Madison. Whiskey Yankee 4 Golf. I think it was Earl. I heard. Was it you, Earl? I know who was that. Maybe it was somebody else. Please come down from the west.
KC4TNQ.
Okay, hold on, Charles. All right, very good, Earl. I'll check in now, but you can check in on the south or east, wherever you want to be. But right now, I'll take Charles. How you doing, Charles?
Good evening, Paul. Hope everything's going well for you. Worked in the yard a little bit this afternoon myself. Working in the garden again, did a little mowing. So, you know, it's typical weekend stuff.
Yeah, but the problem was it's all. When I was out there, I heard the radio say it was 80 degrees, and I realized I should have been wearing shorts, but I was wrestling all these. The shrubs I was taking down were about close to 8 foot tall and about 4 feet or 5 feet thick, and so it's a lot of. In fact, I got poked and stabbed about 50 times on my arms today.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I usually come out bleeding after working on stuff like that.
Oh, I did. I didn't even realize that I saw, because I was using the chainsaw and I thought I had dripped some oil on my pants and I realized it was blood.
Yeah, it seems like every time I work on some kind of shrubbery, I always get stabbed somehow or other, and I'm thin-skinned as it is. But anyway, I got a new radio for 220, so we'll see how it goes tonight.
Ah, very good. Which one did you get?
I got that TYT, and the same day it come, I seen that post about the Linko.
Yeah, but the Alinco was $269.
Yeah, but it may have a better receive on this on that Linko than the TYT. Or they might be the same in size. Who knows?
It's probably, I swear, all of them are made by the same people.
Yeah, they do look similar. But anyway, we'll see how it goes later. And everyone have a good evening. And we'll be listening. KC14Q.
Yeah, very good. That's Charles in West Nashville, Kilo Charlie 4 Tango, November, Quebec, bragging about his brand new TYT 220 radio. Who else is West?
KO4 OTV.
You're not going to brag about your GMRS license, are you?
Oh, no. I didn't even really want that.
Yeah, that was like when I was a couple of breakfasts ago. Well, might be 3 months ago. I said at the breakfast at the table, I said I really enjoyed soccer, and everybody looked at me like I was nuts.
Well, yeah, I can see that. You know, it's soccer.
Now, once I had kids who played soccer, and that's how I developed an interest in it. And soccer, it has it can be very exciting if you know what's going on. It can be a very exciting sport.
Oh, no doubt. My little sister played it all her young life, all through college even, and we played in Europe, brought trophies home and all that. It was exciting to watch her, but at the same time, now I could care less.
Oh yeah, no, I get it because it's not I remember when the first time I saw soccer, it was when ABC decided they'd show, and there was a soccer league in the United States back in the 60s. I want to say 66 maybe, or 67, might even been 68, because that's as long as I was at home, was 1968. And I remember watching it on TV, and I'm like, what the heck are they doing? It didn't make any sense to me at all. Just a bunch of guys kicking a ball around, kicking a volleyball around and they wouldn't use their hands. I thought they were all weird. But once you get used to the game, it's very exciting. It's a lot of fun. I would stink at it, but it's a lot of fun to watch.
Well, hopefully I'll have the same take with GMRS. I've just had quite a few folks on DMR that I usually frequent there, even on 2 meter around here, but they were talking about getting into it and all that. So this afternoon I looked into it myself and went ahead and got into it a little bit. I've been out here with my Icon 5100 scanning the GMRS frequencies, which isn't much. But yeah, I haven't really heard anything. I've heard a few repeaters kick off, but that's about it.
Well, my theory on that is, and I don't have anything against GMRS, but it just seems to me in a community that would be the ideal thing to have, because not everybody, almost nobody gets licensed. If you took everybody on the street I live on, there's about 50 homes. I'm willing to bet I don't know of anybody who else who has a license.